Judge,
Yes.
oh, never mind. I was just going to ask you about, but we're on live now. Huh.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube now. We're now loaded on it.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Okay. Can I have is that Mr. Garza in front of me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Garza, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Gilbert Garza?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Gilbert Garza who in this cause number 636975, who's charged with the offense of assault causing bodily injury? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
Are you also the same Gilbert Garza who in cause number 683871, who's charged with the offense in that case of unlawfully carrying a weapon? Is that you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Those two cases are Class A misdemeanors. It's possible in those two cases that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 up to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in those two cases?
Yes, sir.
Are you also the same Gilbert Garza who in cause number 663864, who in that case is charged with the offense of reckless driving?
Yes, sir.
I believe reckless driving is a modified Class B, is it not, Mr. Clay?
Yes, sir.
And I want to say it's anywhere from punishable anywhere from a minimum 0 days in jail up to 30 days in jail with a fine
Up to 180, Judge.
up to 100. So it's a minimum. It's from $0 up to from 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, a fine anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand what you're charged with in that reckless driving case, and what the possible punishment could be in the reckless driving case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm looking now at a document that you filed in all three cases entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video. You've signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed these documents, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You have filed it in all three cases. You have signed it in all three cases, and so is your attorney. Did you go over these documents with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain these documents to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand them?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, let me sign these documents. Hold on 1 minute. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir, I am.
I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, in cause number 636 in that cause number, to the offense of assault causing bodily injury, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And then in cause number 683871, where you're charged with unlawfully carrying a weapon, a handgun, how do you plead in that case? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And then in cause number 663864, where you're charged in that case with the offense of reckless driving, how do you plead in that case? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Judge.
Okay. And you understand that on pleas of no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter these pleas?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargains that your lawyer got for you, besides those, has anyone promised you anything to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you doing these pleas of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Are there plea bargains in these cases? If it's the same, we can do it once. If not, we can do it separately.
Yes, sir, they will be the same.
Okay. You can go ahead and recite it.
Yes, Judge, is, in all three cases, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 22 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would respectfully request that these judgments be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in these cases, Mr. Rivera?
Yes, Your Honor, that's our understanding.
And do you agree with this, Mr. Garza?
Yes,
Okay, then Mr. Garza, in the first case, in cause number 636975, where you're charged with assault, in that case, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sent you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 22 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Now I got to do two more cases, so bear with me 1 minute because I got to get these out of the computer or else I'll be stuck in jail.
okay, sir.
All right, now I'm looking now for another Garza case, and here we go. Gilbert Garza, right here. Okay. Now I'm on my screen. I'm looking at the paperwork for the reckless driving case. So let me fill in the things on this.
Okay,
No.
Okay, and cause number 663864, where you're charged with the reckless driving, the court having heard you plead no contest in that case. In that case, the court accepts that plea no contest. I find you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. Sentence you to 22 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Okay, I've got one more case to do.
yes, sir.
And I'm now going to the unlawful carrying case. Okay, now in cause number 683871, where you're charged with unlawful carrying a weapon. In that case, the court having heard you plead no contest. On that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. Sentence you to 22 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Now, if these are the only cases holding you, you should be released sometime today, sir. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Good luck to
Thank
you.
you.
And
Judge-
Mr. Rivera, thank you. Yes, sir.
Judge, real quick, he's gonna be going to rehab, Your Honor.
Okay, so he's not going to be released immediately. He's going to rehab.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and good luck to you, sir.
Thank you
God bless
so
you.
much.
Good to see you,
That's
Mr.
it.
Rivera. You can be excused. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Judge Healy and Campion is on, and they're the ones with the Spanish interpreter. Should I get them the interpreter?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
okay. I'm gonna admit them.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Mr. Healy. Mr. Healy.
Here, Your Honor, and I need Spanish paperwork. I know that it may have been sent this morning, but I need a reminder because I don't see it. But I haven't opened everything.
Two, Ochoa, and 3. Okay.
Okay, Debbie supposedly sent you some. Mr. Healy, did you send Mr. Healy
Ochoa
Spanish
and
paperwork?
2. Yes, Judge. I
saw
also sent him a reminder.
And there's a reminder on it, Mr. Healy.
Okay, let me get busy. Put me in my
You
break.
may
in the
have to-
break room,
Mr. Healy, you may have to refresh your
Okay,
Computer
well, let me
ready.
tell you this, I do have English paperwork signed already. Is that enough for the court?
They said he's a Spanish
no.
speaker.
No, we need to
Okay.
do it in Spanish as well. Sorry.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put me with my client and I'll get it signed and I'll look for it right now. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna put you with your client.
Thank you.
Hello, can someone log on?
okay. Mr. Campion, Bernie,
It's this,
Bernie Campion still connecting to audio. Bernie? Yeah. You may need to call him on a phone, Debbie. It doesn't seem to be connecting to
okay,
audio.
Judge. I will call him.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Judge.
Preston Henberger, I'm going to bring him in. Oh, Hamburger.
Judge, he's on the last page.
Okay,
His client is here, but I had to move him.
okay. Bernie,
Good, good
good
morning.
morning.
Rob. Good morning. Yes,
Do you have an offer in your case?
I have not. I was hoping to confer.
Okay. Can we put Mr. Campion in with the prosecutor in breakout room 6, please?
Yes, Judge, I just did.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. All right.
Mr. Heimberger,
Yes,
good
Your Honor.
morning.
Good
Do
morning.
you have an offer in your case?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to put you in the same breakout room that the DA is in with the other attorney. You'll have to wait for him to finish with him, but then you can talk to him. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Breakout room 6, please. Judge, the interpreter is here.
Oh no.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Arlene.
Good morning, Judge.
We're not quite ready for you. The attorneys are still conferring with their clients, but when they get out and we do the plea,
Okay,
we'll
I'll be
hit the
here.
dreaded. I'll hit the dreaded interpreter button at that time, but not
All
until I
right.
have to. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Judge.
You walk around, you gotta stand there, you go back.
Yes, sir. Questions are last. I already took you to the restroom.
Judge, there's Attorney Valdez. I left him a message about,
Oh, okay.
Hey, hey,
You want me to go ahead and bring him in?
yes, sir, please.
Okay, hold on.
one fucks up, the other fuck up, okay?
Jerry.
See the door? Don't go through it, okay? All right? So when, I'm gonna send all y'all back.
Hey, Jerry. I
Morning, Jeff.
think your client hired an
No.
attorney.
Norberto Ochoa.
Yeah, he hired an attorney. So I'm sorry, but we won't be doing him today. Well, with you anyway. With another, we'll do him with another attorney, but not with you. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. He hired Bernie Campion, and so sorry.
And Judge, I don't know if you have a 9 o'clock bond hearing at 9?
Yeah, we have it after this. Yeah. Do you have someone on
Because
the bond?
I have a guy named, Jesus, what's his name? Roberto Alejandro Tovar Rojas,
On a misdemeanor or a felony?
Misdemeanor.
Let me
Okay,
check real quick to see if he's, I don't think, Let me check if we're even gonna present him. Tovar Rojas, no, he has an ice hold. He's not eligible.
Okay,
Okay,
all
so
right.
you struck out on both counts, man.
Man, I tell you.
Sorry.
Better luck
Thanks.
next time. We'll see you
Bye-bye.
later. All right, bye-bye.
Judge, on page 2, Miss Camber just emailed me and she said Ezekiel Martinez case was dismissed.
Okay, so we'll take that out the docket.
I don't know if Hal has that information.
Well, I don't know if he does either. Well, tell him when he gets out. Jennifer is waiting in the wings to do the bond dockets, and that should be close, but not quite yet. What about Sunny Middleton? We have Sunny Middleton, Bob Burns, and Teresa Max Vasquez on the first page. I haven't showed yet. Let's see. Mr. Hilly,
I'm sorry, want to be a pain. I just saw the reminder from Miss Terry and it's no Spanish. Can I just have that signed?
Deborah,
And I,
hold on.
Let's see. Yes, Judge.
Mr. Hilly's saying that he's not finding the Spanish paperwork.
I see only English, but Spanish, no. But can we do it separately? Because I already got it signed twice now. To say it's the English one.
Are you looking up my name, Deborah Gussman? Or not? Don't look up Teresa Alcantar. Look up Deborah Gussman.
Okay, I'm looking at my
That's what your
email.
email. I'm sorry.
I don't see no reminder. I only see her. Sounds so weird.
You don't see Deborah Gussman?
No, you sure you have my email? Correct? TFHILLE.
tfhealy@gmail.
Yeah, I do see everything from her many times, and I already filled it out twice now, but no Spanish.
Well, I don't.
Try refreshing
No,
your screen, Mr. Hilly,
Yeah,
because it should be
refresh the
coming.
screen.
It should
I
be
did.
from
Oh my
Gussman.
gosh, man. I know, but I don't see it. Can we
You
just
don't
do the
see
English
nothing.
one?
You
And I
don't see
explain it like-
anything for
No.
Deborah Gussman.
No. Can we just do? I don't know. I only see Teresa, and I sent it twice already this morning.
I have it. I mean, I'm looking right at it. Let's see. I can send it another reminder. Let's see. Maybe 3 is a charm.
Okay.
Completed right now. Healy. Create. A reminder has successfully been sent.
In the meantime,
Hey, wait,
Bernie,
Mr. Healy, I think I see the problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry
gonna go
about
back
that.
to the. I'm gonna go back to my client, and I'll get it signed, and it's good. Thank you.
Okay.
Bernie Campion, what's going on with you guy?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have conferred, and the Assistant DA is going to be tendering a dismissal on the Norberto Ochoa case.
Man, are you a smooth talking son of a bitch or what? Okay.
I don't know about smooth, but fast talk.
Okay, so that case will be dismissed. Is he going to tender dismissal on it then?
Yeah, he said he was dismissing it. I don't know
Okay.
how long it'll take him to do the paperwork. But
Okay.
it shouldn't.
All right. Well,
Reggie's client is in breakout room 3. Should we remove him?
as he already knows that this case is going to be dismissed, right? Bernie?
No, if I could visit with him for a moment.
Okay, let's put Mr. Campion in with his client for a minute.
Okay,
Okay.
breakout room 3, please.
Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Clay, I think, is still conferring now with the other attorney, I believe, Mr. Heimberger. Okay. In the meantime, Frankie Sandoval is here. Is he here for? Not sure what Mr. Sandoval is here for. I'm going to bring him in. Okay. Oh, Mr. Clay, I am told that you're going to be dismissing Mr. Campion's case.
That is correct, Judge.
Okay. And let me see. On Ezekiel Martinez, I was told that case was dismissed, but that's not you. I mean, you're not going to be tendering dismissal on that case, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. So then I've got an attorney that came in. I'm going to bring him in just to find out what's going on with him. Well, Mr. Burns, what's going on with you?
We're ready on Daniel Sosa when you are, Judge.
Okay. And I'll be there in just a minute. Let me bring in this other attorney. Mr. Sandoval? Mr. Sandoval?
She may be taking Sonny Middleton's case, the very first
Okay.
one. I'm not sure. I
Mr.
wasn't
Sandoval,
notified.
which case are you here on, sir?
Your Honor, 2 bond hearings.
Okay. Then you're here a little early then. If you could just darken your screen for me and we'll get to you. We're still doing please. Okay?
Okay, apologize to interrupt, Judge, and I'll darken
No,
the screen.
that's fine. Now,
Okay.
Mr. Hilly, what's going on with
Good to see
you?
Good to see you.
Mr. Hilly?
Oh, yeah. Oh, can you please put me back in my client? I'm doing paperwork right now.
You have to move yourself, Mr. Healy. Breakout room 2.
You see the little dots? Okay. Now, Mr. Burns is ready on the plea of Mr. Sosa. So
Yes.
let me pull up that paperwork. Can we get Mr. Sosa in front of the auxiliary court bench, please? Deputies, could we get Daniel Sosa in front of the auxiliary court bench, please? Okay, bench 2 will work. Mr. Sosa, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. Do you see my screen, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Is your name Daniel Sosa?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Daniel Sosa who in this cause number 2024 CC 735549, who is charged with the offense of criminal trespass? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
This case is is this a class A or class B, Mr. Clay?
It is a class. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's Class A, Judge.
It's a class A? Okay. This is a class A misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign this document. Okay, are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you sign this document, you told me that that you understand that if your attorney gets a plea bargain for you with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, you understand that you'll not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Do you understand that on the plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you? Besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Judge, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 46 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state requests respectfully that this judgment is satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Burns?
It is, Judge.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Sosa?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sosa, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 46 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. Is this the only case holding your client, Mr. Burns?
As far as I know, Judge.
Okay, if this is the only case holding you, sir, then you
Yes,
should
Your
be
Honor.
released sometime today. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Take
Thank you,
care.
Your Honor.
And Mr. Burns, you can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so then what do we got coming? Oh, let me sign this motion to dismiss. That's on my screen right now. And that's on Mr. Ochoa.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused then?
Yes, sir, Mr. Campion, you can be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, just sign that motion to dismiss. So it's in cyberspace, wherever it goes. Okay, now, what do we got going next? Just have people, let's see, Mr. Hamburger's in auxiliary court in room 1 and Mr. Hilly's in room 2. So
Judge, I'm trying to locate an attorney for Sonny Middleton's case.
and they also have a Teresa and Max Vasquez on the first page of the docket. She's not appeared. So we got Mr. Hilly.
Let me try to locate her.
Yeah, we're missing 2 attorneys. And if they don't show up by the end of, these two next pleas, then I'll move on to the dockets, PR dockets, and see if we can get them while we're doing those bond dockets.
Mr. Sandoval?
Mr. Sandoval?
I've texted him and I've emailed him and he's not responding.
What, does he not have clients? The clients already released?
No, I was gonna ask him to take Sonny Middleton's case,
Oh,
but
well, that's a good idea if you can get a hold of him.
well, one of his clients on the misdemeanor bond docket, page 2, is released on bond.
Okay.
Let me check. And his other client on page 4 is released on bond, number 22.
Okay.
So those are the 2 that I guess he thinks he was waiting on. But I didn't want him to waste his time. I was gonna give him Sonny Middleton's case, but he's not answering. Attorney Sandoval?
Well, okay, Mr. Hilly, I think has done his paperwork on some sheets.
When Mr. Hilliard comes back, I want to be able to speak with him.
Okay,
Just to make sure that we understand which offer and the details of that we're taking.
okay, all right. If he gets out of this breakout room. Okay, Mr. Sandoval. Mr. Sandoval.
Yes, Judge.
2 items of news. The people that you hear on the bond docket, they were all released or not handled on that bond docket. Now, Debbie wants to ask you something. Debbie?
Can you take a case from our plea docket?
Of course, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the information right now, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Hilly, Mr. Clay would like to confer with you before we go any further in your case. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Can you send them breakout room 6, Debbie?
Yes, Judge. Who was that? Mr. Healy?
Mr. Hilly and Mr. Clay.
And
Okay.
also the bailiff advised me that the new paperwork, I know I signed the Spanish one now, but he's saying he didn't see it. Crazy. But let me go talk to Mr. Clay. Maybe we can dismiss
Okay.
the damn thing.
EWI, I don't think so, Mr. Hilly, but okay, we'll see. Okay, Mr. Sandoval, do you need to talk to that client?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may, I'm doing the paperwork right now, but just to confirm everything with him.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're probably gonna need to confer with the prosecutor too, unless they gave you an email on an offer.
I believe there is one, but that might be the good first step because I'm looking for it. I just want to confirm everything.
Okay, and yes.
Do you want me to put him in 6? His client's sitting in 3. Does he need to confer with Hal first?
Yes, let's have him confer with Mr. Clay. Mr. Clay, did you and Mr. Hilly finish conferring?
Yes, Judge, we sure did.
And I'm getting confused. Mr. Hilly, on my screen, I'm seeing 2 cause numbers, neither one of which is the cause number I see on my written. Actually, one of the cause numbers I do see on my written docket, but the other one, starting with the 24 CC, I do not.
I apologize. Maybe I copy and pasted the wrong one. But more importantly, do you have Spanish paperwork in front of you?
Let tell you what, let me pull up what I have and give me a minute, I'll look at it.
And perfect. And also, we need an interpreter. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we have the interpreter, but let me see what we have on terms of paperwork.
Thank you. Maybe I copy and paste the wrong one because I just signed it like 3 times in 1 minute.
Okay, the one I have on my screen right now does not have the Spanish paperwork. That's the one that's numbered.
Yeah.
Hold on. Canales.
Mr. Hilly,
731468. So I'm going to trash that one.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
And I signed the Spanish one, but the jail couldn't find it, so they told
Hold
me
on,
to
hold
check
on,
with
hold on,
you.
please, hold on. And then I have another one that's, okay, well, maybe I was looking at the wrong one. Okay,
Okay, just on black.
okay, the other one I don't have. I was looking at the wrong one.
Let me know
So-
when you get it, and I'm here. Thank you.
You did sign the
Okay.
Spanish paperwork?
Did
The
your
jail
client
told
sign
me
it? Because
the-
it's not on my screen.
Here's my dilemma. I told the jail it was there, but they say only pulled up the one that you have, and they told me they couldn't find it. So they told me to go back to you and let you know. But he signed one set. I saw him sign one set, but not the one that I just sent 10 minutes ago. So I'm all confused.
Okay. So am I. The one that I had in front of me had no Spanish paperwork on it, so I've trashed it. Debbie, can you send them another set of paperwork? I mean, that's about to, we'll
Yes,
finally
I'm
get it
just,
right eventually.
okay, I'll send him another one.
I don't understand why the jail doesn't have it. I signed it. I saw the Spanish one in my own eyes.
Well, you need to borrow someone else's eyes. That's all I can tell you.
No, I'm saying I signed it, but the jail
I
didn't
understand
see
what
it.
you're saying, Mr. Hilly. We live in a
Okay.
world of computer glitches, and they just happen.
Oh, it's people that want money. Okay. The hackers. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Clay,
Yes, sir.
you conferred with Mr. Sandoval, right?
I'm going to go there right now, Judge.
Okay. Is Mr. Sandoval in there? Okay, let me see. Yeah, he's in there.
Okay, Alex, tell me if y'all get it. The Spanish paperwork. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Yeah. Give it a minute, give it a minute. They're remanded to the jail on that Spanish paperwork.
I'm sorry, Debbie. I didn't quite hear that.
I sent a reminder to the jail for the Spanish paperwork. Hopefully it goes through. And on Teresa Max Vasquez, can I reappoint Patrick Lamas to that case?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Sandoval, you have an offer now for Mr. Clay, and you need to confer with your client. Is that correct?
Thank you, Judge. Yes.
Okay, Debbie, can you put him in a breakout room with his client?
Yes, it'll be breakout room 3, Mr. Sandoval.
I appreciate it, Ms. Gusman. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I guess I need to go back to the jail to make them find the last paperwork, the reminder.
They still
Yep.
can't find it. I guess I'll just send brand new paperwork.
Oh, I
I'll
have to
just
redo it the
I'm just
fourth
gonna
time
start
this
from the
morning.
beginning.
Oh, okay.
You know, Hilly, you did something wrong sometime in your life to deserve this. You know that, right?
It's upcoming.
Sometime, somewhere, you're doing, this is happening because this is karma.
Upcoming. I got my upcomings. Thank you. Please put me back with my time. Thank you. And I sign it again and again.
You have to move yourself, Mr. Healy.
Under the
I still
dock.
see it says playground room 6, but I need to go to number 2 because I still have Mr.
Okay.
88.
Can you move into 2, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see.
I will see you on Zoom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
I think he's Midland Funding. I think. Are you Midland Funding?
Yeah.
Okay,
he's
Mr.
one of-
Healy, move to
I was
2.
going to, let me.
Ah.
Okay. Mr. Haley, you can move to 2 now. Okay, so we got Mr. Sandoval working, we got Mr. Hilly working, and we have a Mr. Hamburger working. So the only one that we're out on now is the one that you're gonna appoint Mr. Lamas on, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Jennifer in just in case.
Okay. Hi, Jennifer. We're still working on some pleas, but as soon as we finish with the pleas, we'll get to you, okay?
Okay, good morning, Judge. Thank you.
Good morning. Sorry, you may have to wait a little bit. We got 3 pleas working out there.
Okay, not a problem.
Oh, okay. I have Mr. Hilly's paperwork up on my screen now. And I have Mr. Myers' paperwork on my screen. So who do we have ready first? I'm going to wait and see. Okay, Mr. Hilly, is your case ready?
Well, they're telling me that I'm ready for the judge. They found it. And they signed it. They're all done. That's what they're telling me. Do you see it? I hope you're there.
Yeah, I'm opening it up right now. I'm going to double check to make sure it has the Spanish paperwork on it. Just hold on.
Ojalá.
Ojalá.
Yeah, you're probably gonna receive more paperwork on this. Sorry. Just disregard it.
Yeah, this one has Spanish paperwork on it. So we have the right paperwork on this one. Okay, so now can I get Mr. Xochitl? Is that your name, sir?
You speak Spanish, Judge.
Okay, then I gotta hit the 1 minute. I gotta do the dreaded interpreter thing. Okay, I'm hitting the interpretation. I'm typing in Arlene's name.
Taking number 2 on the first page, Joanna Rodriguez.
And starting that, I'm doing English only. Okay, so we have the interpretation button set up on my end. Do you have it on the auxiliary court bench, Ramirez?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand, sir?
Judge.
Yes.
So where's Arlene?
Arlene's right here on the screen.
Okay.
And do you
hang
swear
on,
the
trying to get
testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Arlene.
Okay.
Okay.
Ramirez,
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. You couldn't hear you.
let's try it again. Have you got the right question now? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sí, claro.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay, do you see the screen, sir?
Sí, sí.
Is your name Daniel Sosa Xochitl?
Sí, claro.
Okay. Are you the same Daniel Xochitl who in this cause number CC 731-468, who is charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more in your body? Is that you?
Sí, claro.
Let me ask the prosecutor that this has a regular DWI first. Should it be a BAC?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, then I'm going to correct it. We've had a lot of screw up with this thing this morning, so Mr. Hilly is probably
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. What do
okay.
you ask me?
Never mind, Mr. Hilly. All right. I'm looking now on my okay. Because this is a DWI with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more, it's possible in your case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Sí, claro.
Okay. I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed, that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. Is that correct?
Sí, claro.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Sí, claro.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Sí, exactamente.
And do you understand it?
Sí.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
No, no.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
Sí, claro.
In other words, if you have a green card, it is possible you could lose your green card. It is possible you could become a naturalized. It's possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized American citizen, and it's possible that you could be deported. Do you understand those three possibilities?
Sí, exactamente.
Okay. Mr. Hilly, did you discuss his immigration consequences, and does he understand them?
Yes.
Okay. I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Okay, sí, claro que sí.
So then, to the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more in your body, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Culpable.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
Nadie.
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, nadie.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Ándale, exactamente.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Judge, there is. It is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 111 days Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would request this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Hilly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Sushita?
Sí.
Then the court, having heard your plea of guilty, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 111 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Mr. Hilly, do you know if this is the only case hold'em, or does he have a deportation or an immigration hold?
Okay.
I sold.
He has an ICE hold? Okay. So as far as this case is concerned, sir, this case no longer holds you, but you may have an immigration hold. So good luck to you.
Maybe excuse him.
Okay,
You can be excused, Mr. Ely. Thank you.
Thank you.
okay. Ya me puedo retirar.
I reassigned Miss Vasquez's case and now she's in the waiting area. Do
Okay,
I
hold
tell?
on.
I'm sorry.
1 minute. Arlene, do we have another case with Arlene or not? I thought we did. Debbie?
No, that case was dismissed from Campion.
Debbie Gussman? Hold on.
Meyer?
Can you hear me, Judge?
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Debbie?
Can you hear me? Judge,
I
can
can't hear you.
me?
You're muted. Unmute, please.
Uh,
Debbie?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Do we need Arlene for another case?
No, Campion's case was dismissed.
Okay, so Arlene, you can be excused. Thank you for helping us. Appreciate it. All right, bye-bye.
Judge, Attorney Vasquez is in the waiting area, but Judge, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Attorney Vasquez is in the waiting area, but I reappointed her case to Lamas. So
Okay.
do I tell Lamas disregard or?
Yeah, I mean, if she's here, I would rather her do it. She knows the case better than I do.
Okay. Okay, then thank you, Mr. Lamas.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
thank you,
Very
Patrick.
Yeah, anytime.
And
Just give me
you're
a
on the
text whenever
felony
you-
docket.
Yeah, whenever y'all are ready for me, just give me a text. I'll log back on.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
So Ms. Vasquez, let me admit her. Okay, Ms. Vasquez. Can you unmute yourself, please? Or not?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Ms. Vasquez.
Thank you,
Uh,
Judge. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You're here on Joanna Rodriguez.
Yes, Judge. I filed everything early this morning. I was in hopes to be super early. It did not work, but I
No.
need to speak with her for just a second to make
Well,
sure
let
she
me-
understands.
Let me ask you, do you have an offer in the case?
Yes, we have everything
All
ready.
right, can we put her in with her client, please?
Yes, I'm gonna put her in breakout room 1.
Going to breakout room 1, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, now I have in front of me, is
Meyer.
this Mr. Hamburger's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, Mr. Let me find you on my paper docket.
It's on the last page of the docket that I got.
That's going to be on Myers, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me pull up that paperwork. Okay, Mr. Myers, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Do you see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Zachary Myers?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Zachary Myers when this cause number 2024 CC 735-851, who is charged
sir.
with the offense of evading arrest? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in this case you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. And do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you've signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed this document, and so is your attorney. when you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of evading arrest, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea, sir?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Judge, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 43 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would request that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Heimberger?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Do you agree with this, Mr. Myers?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Myers, the court having heard you plead guilty, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 43 days. Hold on. 43 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and the money to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied.
Thank you, sir.
Is this the only case holding your client, Mr. Heimberger?
I believe he's got a bond on another case.
So he's got to hold on another case. Is that right?
Did you make bond, Mr. Myers, or do you just have it set?
No, sir. I haven't made bond, but I do have a bond, I believe.
All right, so he is
Okay.
being held on another case currently.
Okay. As far as this case is concerned, sir, this case no longer holds you. I don't know if you have any other cases that could hold you, but this case will no longer hold you. It's gone. All right?
Thank you, sir.
Good luck to you, sir.
All right.
And you can be excused, Mr. Heimberger. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm good to go back to my unit.
Okay, so then going now to Mr. Sandoval's case and Mr. Lamas's, actually, Mr. Sandoval and Ms. Vasquez.
I got Mr. Ramirez here up front, Judge.
Hold on
Robert.
1 minute. Okay, Robert Ramirez is Mr. Sandoval. Mr. Sandoval is not out of that breakout room yet. Or is he? Mr. Sandoval, there you are. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up your paperwork, please. Just give me 1 minute. So that's going to be Ramirez. Okay, Mr. Ramirez, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is your name Roberto Ramirez?
Yes.
Are you the same Roberto Ramirez when this cause number 2024 CC 735-959 is charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. And do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it, your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No. No.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Judge, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 38 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would request that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Sandoval?
It is, Judge.
And do you agree to this, Mr. Ramirez?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Ramirez, you understand your lawyer was appointed today and he has the right to have 10 days to prepare. Is it okay that we did this today with your new lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Then, Mr. Ramirez, the court, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 38 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And Mr. Sandoval, thank you for helping us out today. Appreciate it. You can be excused. All right?
Thank you, Judge. I'm glad it worked out.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm having Joanna Rodriguez's paperwork on my screen. Is Miss Vasquez out of the breakout room yet? Oh, no, I don't see her. Yes, she is. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up that paperwork. Okay. Do I have Miss Vasquez? Miss, okay, there you are.
You do,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay, Miss Rodriguez, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, thank you. Put your hand down. I'm going to ask you to speak loud and clear into that microphone, okay? I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Joanna Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Joanna Rodriguez who in cause number 2024 CC 735-931, who's charged with the offense of criminal mischief of something having a value between $750 and $2,500? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir. Or no,
Did-
not till afterwards.
Okay, let me do this again. This document that you signed and that your attorney signed, did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did she explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You've signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of criminal mischief of something having value between $750 and $2,500, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, sir.
And do you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty? Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it if there is?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 39 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would request that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Vasquez?
Yes, Judge, that is the
And-
understanding.
And do you agree with this, Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Then, Ms. Rodriguez, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 39 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and
Thank
money
you.
to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, then you should be released sometime today, ma'am. Okay? Good
Today?
luck to you.
Thank you.
Should be. Yep. Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
Ms. Vasquez,
Thank you,
may
Ms.
be.
Rodriguez.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Is it time for the magic words, Judge?
Yes. The
Turn
magic
off
words are
YouTube.
turn off YouTube. And I am let me do that. Hold on 1 minute. Let me stop the share.